Okay, next we're going to do a quadratic formula, video on quadratic formula. I think most of you already know the quadratic formula. So x equals minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Okay, so my number one tip when you're using the quadratic formula is to take your time. It is very error prone, okay? Tiny little mistakes with like pluses and minuses, so just take your time. So we only can use the quadratic formula when something is in standard form because it's asking you to use the letters A, B, and C. And I only have those letters when it's in standard form, okay? So I go ahead and plug this in my formula. So x equals minus 5 plus or minus the square root of minus 5 squared minus 4 times A times C all over 2a. I'm not skipping any steps. So x equals minus 5 is going to make the plus 5. Plus or minus the square root. Minus 5 squared is 25. 4 times 1 times 6 is 24. So minus 24. I always do these pieces separate. 2 times 1 is 2. Okay, so then I'm going to deal with what's happening in here. So 25 minus 24 is 1. So I have 5 plus or minus the square root of 1, which is 1, over 2. Now the quadratic formula is set up to give you two possible answers. So now I'm going to split my answers. So either x equals 5 plus 1 over 2 or x equals 5 minus 1 over 2. So 5 plus 1 is 6, divided by 2 is 3. 5 minus 1 is 4, divided by 2 is 2. So that's how I use the quadratic formula to get my two x-intercepts.